I still remember the day we moved in. The sun was shining, birds were singing, and my daughter was laughing as she rode her little pink bike up and down the new driveway. My wife, Keisha, stood on the porch smiling, finally at peace after years of saving and struggle. For a moment, everything felt perfect. We had worked so hard to get here to Oak Ridge Pines, a clean, quiet, gated community with good schools and tree-lined streets, a place where we thought we could finally breathe. But before the sun even set, I knew something was off. Our new neighbor didn't wave. He just stood there, arms crossed, staring at me like I didn't belong. Like I was the storm rolling in on his perfect little world. The first week, we got a letter from the HOA. Said our trash can was too visible. I saw at least 3 others on our street doing the same thing. The next week, another letter. Grass too long. Then, too many cars in the driveway. It felt like every move we made was being watched. I tried not to let it bother me. I kept the lawn trimmed, moved the trash cans, even parked my old truck down the block. Still, the letters kept coming. At the community meeting, I showed up early, ready to listen and speak like everyone else. But when I raised my hand to ask a question, the board skipped me. When I stood up, a man said, "You people are always causing problems." My blood boiled. I wasn't causing problems. I was just trying to live. That night, I couldn't sleep. My daughter asked, "Daddy, why don't the neighbors like us?" I didn't know how to answer that without breaking her heart. So I made a choice. I wouldn't fight back with anger. I'd fight with knowledge. I read every page of the HOA rules. I found every detail they ignored for others, but enforced on me. And I started talking to other homeowners, especially the quiet ones, the ones who kept their heads down like I had. Turns out, I wasn't the only one who felt mistreated. We organized. We made a plan. And when the next HOA election came around, I put my name on the ballot. The current president laughed in my face, but I didn't care. I knocked on doors. I shared my story. I reminded people that they deserved fairness, not fear. Election day came, and I was nervous. I didn't think I'd win, but I did by just 6 votes. 6 people made all the difference. When they announced it, the room went silent. The old board members looked stunned. But the people who had always been ignored, they stood up and clapped. Some cried. From that moment on, I worked hard. I opened every complaint file. I saw the pattern minorities getting fined more often, families being targeted for things others got away with. I reversed unfair violations. I brought in new voices. I made sure no one got silenced at meetings again. Months later, my daughter came home and said, "Daddy, the neighbors waved today." I smiled, because that wave meant more than politeness. It meant change. Oak Ridge Pines wasn't perfect, but now it was better. Not because I took power, but because I reminded everyone what community really means. And the same neighbor who once watched me like a stranger, he showed up to the next HOA meeting. And he listened. Sometimes the best revenge isn't loud. It's quiet. It's steady. It's justice wrapped in patience. I didn't just win an election. I helped heal a neighborhood. And if you're watching this, wondering if change is possible where you live, trust me, it is. It starts with one voice, one vote, one moment of courage. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe.